Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we are on the test server. As I said, we are on the test server. We are checking out the brand new Graveborn hero that came out, which I believe they said it is the daughter of Naru and Shamira, which is Daimon. As you can see here, it's a little boy which has this giant specter behind him. So very, very cool looking effect. So let's go ahead and run through his skills. We'll check out his signature item, look at his furniture, test him out, and see how he is really going to perform. So Soul Feast, Daimon deals 260% damage to all enemy targets. So he has a huge AoE that's going to damage everybody. If already unlocked, the ability Blood Shield will be used against the two enemies with the highest maximum health values. While Daimon uses his shield, he will suffer 35% of the damage received by his allies, but will not die. So he's going to be a giant absorption of damage, it sounds like. Blood Shield now targets 3 enemies and the damage is increased at 300%. Second ability, which is the Blood Shield itself. Daimon steals 18% health from the enemy with the highest maximum health and converts it into a shield that lasts 5 seconds. Health stolen does not kill the enemy. So it's not going to kill the enemy, but still, if off the bat you're getting 18% when he does Blood Shield, once the shield is expired, its remaining shield value will be returned to the enemy. So it's going to be a short-term gain. Percentage of maximum health stolen from enemies increased to 20%, 23%, and 26%. So essentially, if he's casting Blood Shield, you can take 26% of the enemy's hit points as a shield for him, or the highest maximum health as a shield for him. So that's pretty powerful. Because if you look overall, even though he looks like a caster, he is a tank, and he is a primary tank. So he is going to be tank strength based, even though again he doesn't really look like it, but neither does Orthos. Third ability is an Inanimate Companion. Daimon uses his doll Stitchy to attack the enemy standing in front of him 3 times. Each attack deals 200% damage to the enemy, with the final attack causing the enemy to become stunned, which is awesome. So he has a stun built into his attack. After every 9 seconds, Stitchy converts 100% of the damage he receives during the previous 9 seconds into health. So he's going to have his own health, he's going to have his own shield. Level 3, after 9 seconds, he converts 150% of damage they received previous into health. So again, has a shield, does damage, has a heal. Forbidden Power, Daimon deals 250% damage to the nearby enemy target, but also receives 120% damage himself. So kind of swapping their damage by damage. Damage dealt increased to 300%. Wow. So he can't kill himself. It's going to be very, very interesting to see how that works with his Blood Shield, because a lot of the abilities he cannot kill himself. So using the abilities, he's not going to be able to die. Let's look at the signature item really quick, which is Stitchy, of course, his little doll. After using the ability Blood Shield, while the shield is still in use, Daimon temporarily gains 20% of the enemy target's attack rating and 30% of the defense. That is crazy, especially as you get further in the campaign where attack ratings and defense ratings are much, much higher. That is going to be huge for him as a tank when he uses Blood Shield. Daimon permanently acquires the target's attack and defense rating if the enemy target dies while Blood Shield. After using the ability Blood Shield, while the shield is still in use, Daimon temporarily gains 40% of attack rating, 60% of defense. Then the duration of the Blood Shield lasts for 7 seconds. So that is going to be absolutely huge for his tanking ability. So he has a stun, he has a heal, he's gaining attack, he's gaining defense. Sounds like he is going to be an absolute monster to deal with. Let's check out his furniture really quick. Dying Wish. Enemies that already have dealt damage to Daimon receive 40% increased damage for 3 seconds. Okay, so that means that enemies are going to be taking a lot more damage that have dealt damage to him. The ability cannot be stacked. Enemies that already dealt damage to Daimon receive 40% increased damage for 6 seconds. This ability cannot be stacked. When Daimon dies, all of his allies receive a shield that is equal to 20% of his maximum health for 5 seconds. Wow. So even if the tank goes down, he's going to offer a sacrificial shield to go ahead and heal the entire team. So very, very cool. In the tanking role, he seems like he's going to be very solid. as you can see with his furniture. Very, very cool looking hero. I like his ultimate ability, the Soul Feast. Blood Shield now targets 3 enemies. It's going to be interesting to see. He is going to be a pretty good tank looking at him on paper. Let's go ahead and test him. So there's his little Blood Shield. It looks like it's his little Spectre that does the damage. And there's his AoE to affect everyone on the board. So I'm wondering, because his Spectre's running everywhere, if it's going to be split like the twins or if it's just going to be damage that he takes himself. Going to be really interesting to see on how they got him. But look at the shield, blocking everything just as it's intended. So he has a shield, he has a heal, he has a stun. Overall going to be a super, super cool tank to use. Interesting to see where the dynamic's going to fit into the current teams of AFK Arena, but I could see him working really, really well with a lot of teams, especially because he's offering shields. Higher damage teams would benefit from it that are a lot more squishy, like a Khazard, if he's getting shield, the survivability of him. But overall, very, very cool new hero. He looks really sweet too. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Can't wait to see him in use. Daimon, like I said, he is the child of Naru and of Shamira from my understanding in the story. But again, very cool looking, brand new hero coming with the next patch, which is 1.43 if I'm not mistaken. So the next patch, he will be ready to go. So again, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.